Hey guys, this is Evil980, and I hope you guys are enjoying this Minecraft shenanigans. That is a word that is very used very often now. Anyways, if you guys haven't noticed yet, this is a second compartment to the upstairs of the two tree houses. I've gotten a lot done over the last day. I tried recording. I'm sorry guys, it didn't work. For some reason, ScreenFlow was acting all ballsy on me, and unfortunately, it just didn't capture. So, I am so sorry, guys, but it did not work. Anyways, let's get back to business. I'm trying to act more up and lively in my commentaries, not like what I said before when I was like, yeah, hey, guys, you know, bow chicka bow wow, etc. Um, what in the butt. I don't want to be like that. I just want to be myself. I want to make good commentaries for you guys to enjoy, and oh my god, giant penis thing there. Sorry. I want to be exciting to watch. I want to be interesting to watch, and I want this video to be, you know, as fun as it is to make, as fun to watch as it is to make. And I want it to be in a fashion where I'm talking, I'm constantly lowering and making my voice higher, and you know, just being more outgoing and natural. Cause I don't always talk like a boring 12-year-old in my videos. I normally try to behave better. I don't know what to say there. That sounded so funny. When my parents saw my YouTube channel and they got wind of what I was doing, they all got suddenly interested into it. And what they're trying to do, actually, is they're trying to get me to be more up and lively. They're trying to be me to be more talkative, have a topic, have things ready, and that's just way too organized. I know one of the problems I have is I just boring all the time. I just sound sort of tight. Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, that is cool. That is awesome. I'm sorry about that. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I want to be more up and lively in my commentary. I don't want to be like super organized. I want to have like a sheet planned out, just like, oh, in the 26th second, I'm gonna talk about this. You know, I want to be sort of all over the place while sort of being organized at the same time. And I guess that's just a concept that my parents don't understand, but they can worry about it later. I can only upload 15-minute videos. I applied for YouTube partnership. Hopefully, like the smallest chance in the world I get through, but in the likely chance that I won't, I can always try again. And with YouTube partnership, I can start uploading 20-minute videos. I don't have to split this up into two parts. I don't have to just be all over the place with 36 videos, because in reality I've only filmed like 16 times. So yeah, that's all I have to say about that. And if you've seen my new intro, it is actually, sorry, my new background, it is made by GH Productions. In Productions, the first O is a 0, so JH Productions. Yeah, sound right? Anyways, he made my background. It looks pretty sweet. I'm gonna keep it for a while. This guy just came up to me and he was just like, "Hey, you wanna a background?" And I was just like, "Sure. If I like it, I'll give you credit." So I put your channel in my about me. I hope people check that out. He's a cool guy. I don't know him that well, but just the fact that he just decided to make that graphics for me just for free, that's pretty sweet, dude. And I have to thank you a lot. Let's see. See, this is me falling into my old trap again. Not talking, not just sort of being lazy, as I would say. My last few commentaries have just been me being tired from homework and soccer, and it's just, the more I listen to it, the more irritated at myself I get, and to be honest, I kind of want to hit myself. Slightly, just slightly. There I go again, see? I'm being silent again. Anyways, I just watched a movie with my parents. It was The Hangover, and man, that was good. That was a good movie. That Chinese guy, he is hilarious. What you talking about, Willis? and he's all gay and stuff. Oh, man, that was my parents. At the beginning, right? I don't want to spoil too much for you, but they're in the car, and they're just sort of, he's just sort of, they're sort of chilling out, and Alan, the fat guy, I don't want to offend any guy who's big out there, but the, the big guy, he's just sort of like, hey, we're going to Las Vegas and stuff, and the girl gives him the middle finger, and what is she, like 6 years old? And that was my favorite part. I could not stop laughing at that. I was just cracking up my ass. That does not make sense. Oh my god. Man. But, yeah, I really, really, really do enjoy making these commentaries. Sorry, random topic switch there. I really enjoy making these commentaries. I know some of you have been upset ever since the 10th episode where I was digging into a hole and I was talking about, oh, I lost my base and, oh, we're gonna have a fun new adventure. I don't mean to offend anyone, I don't mean to make anyone unhappy. Some guy was like, oh, I'm going to unsub, you're a cool guy, but, you know, I just don't like your video after you left your old house. If you're going to unsubscribe, I really don't need to know. If you're going to unsubscribe, just do it. I don't need, like, a dramatic telling of, it was a sad story. 2,000 years ago, your videos were the best. They were like sunshine in my day. And then you suddenly changed. And it was never the same. Alright, I'm sorry about that, but laughing at my own jokes. How pathetic am I? I was just checking up on my base there, see if what I needed to add to the little 2-bunk forest. I got a lot done. I'm sorry guys, but the video capture went a little fuzzy and just a little weird. I don't know why, so I am sorry. I'm just trying to get a good view of what I'm gonna do next. I'm gonna put a farm actually on top of that building right there, and so I can make some bread. Yum yum. Some of you guys don't believe that I'm actually Asian for some reason. It's because I sort of grew up in this generation of people that they don't really sound Asian. A lot of people in my school, they don't have that thick Chinese accent. They aren't that stereotype Asian where they're like, oh, shu shu shu. What's for dinner? Asian soup? Wonton, you know? We're not like that. We're like everyone else, you know? Except for gingers, they don't have souls. No, that's terrible. I apologize again. I'm gonna have to put that to the ground. But I grew up in this sort of world where I didn't see myself as different from other people. I saw myself probably... I know this sounds wrong, but I saw myself as the same as another guy or another gal. I don't see any difference in race. One time I was, I invited one of my black friends over for a car ride because, you know, he needed to go home, and so I asked my parents to pick him up. And so I tried describing him, and I was just like, oh yeah, he's tall, he's you know, he has short hair, he has shiny skin. I actually said that, I think, but I failed to mention that he was black. And, you know, it seems offensive to some people that I didn't, but, you know, I didn't see him as any different from me at that time. And, you know, I've always seen myself as just another person who goes to school, who just does this. And I know some of you might find this odd, but, you know, I don't see myself too different, but I guess I am. Now that I grow older, I just see sort of this racist part of the world that likes to make fun of Asians. And it's too bad, but yeah, I don't have a Chinese accent. I'm not like wonton noodle soup. I don't do Tai Chi or that kind of crap. I just like making videos, and yeah, I do YouTube stuff. And I know for some of you it seems hard to believe, but you're gonna have to get over the fact that I'm not trolling. I am actually not trolling.